Okay, everybody, so I was just kind of scrolling through YouTube recently, on my phone actually, when I saw this video from August the Duck pop up. Most disgusting pizza ever. I see the thumbnail, I'm like, man, who is that sexy fella up there? Who is that hot old man right there? He looks pretty good. Well, click on it. Oh, it's Jack. Well, Jack has a very long and storied history on my channel as something people put into media share when they want to see me get angry and cringe. And honestly, knowing what this is, I can't help but react to this. I genuinely can't help but react to this. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're going to react to Doughless Pizza from Cooking with Jack. Jack has a lot of issues. The least of which being the fact that he looks like he belongs on an episode of My 600-Pound Life. Like, look at the man. If you go into like the earliest sections of his videos, he has a lot less weight early than he does now. You can tell he doesn't take care of himself. There's also another issue, that being that he commonly undercooks chicken and just eats it, which, gross. But that is aside from the point. We're gonna watch this. Cheesy intro and all. Watch out with all that cheese, Jack. Don't want to get a heart attack.
Hey guys, it's another recipe. Today's story is interesting.
Homie. If you don't want people concerned about you, don't use this intro where you're easily like 40 pounds lighter and then jump over to you like fucking 450 pounds. Like, goddamn. That's a little bit of a shock right there, ain't already. And I mean, like, have some confidence. You don't need to fucking slap your goddamn marinara jar.
Hey guys, it's another recipe. Today's story is interesting. This recipe is not mine. It's my friend's.
I'm calling bullshit here. I am calling bullshit here. Because every time Jack says that it is one of his friend's recipe, it is literally just something that he hocked up in the fucking cauldron of his, that is his brain. Like, I don't know what he's got stewing in there, but 90% of the time when he says it's a friend's recipe, he just grabbed a bunch of shit out of the fridge that was about to expire and he's deciding to make something with it. And it's never good. So, let's, try to enjoy it.
A year ago, when it was heavy into keto, he called it a doughless.
Heavy into keto, huh? He called it a doughless pizza. I wonder who this friend is, Jack, because from the looks of it, you don't have many.
Pizza. The dough is interesting. We're gonna try it out, and we're gonna have pizza for dinner tonight.
Why does he sound congested?
Shredded mozzarella, shredded parmesan, got some garlic, some pepper, pepperonis, the sausage, mushroom, ham.
Look at the date on this freaking sausage. 05/25/21. Why is he cooking with this? He's making a biohazard. Bro's fucking stirring up plagues like he's goddamn Nurgle. Who knows what the rest of this stuff is like?
Sauce. It looks like a lot, but you know what? I read this recipe and it's super easy.
So you read the recipe, which implies that it was written down by this friend of yours. Are you sure that this recipe is safe for human consumption? Because quite frankly, this looks like something I might feed to a pig.
Okay guys, first spray your pan with non-stick spray. Take your cream cheese in a bowl, add in your seasoning,
I just noticed cream cheese.
add in your eggs.
Is he making pepperoni cheesecake? hold up, is he making pepperoni cheesecake? Because if so, somebody send this man out of his misery. God damn, he's going to kill himself.
And then add in your cheese, your Parmesan. Throw that in. Now give that a good mix until combined.
There's no way this turns out good. This is cheesecake batter.
Okay, our batter looks a little runny for the crust. But
Okay, come on, Jack. Listen, I know you've been on the scene for a while. Don't get too full of yourself. Everybody gets sick. Get yourself some Flonase. Get yourself like fucking some NyQuil or something. Get yourself some Guanfacin. Fucking I don't know if that's what it is. Guanfacin, whatever the fuck it is. It's it's an expectorant or whatever the fuck. It clears out your goddamn airway. Makes you a little bit less congested. I use it.
You know what? We've gone according to the recipe. You're looking at a double batch. So let's see if we can bake up this crust and make it firm.
Please don't lick that.
First time doing it.
He licked it! Homie just ate raw eggs like he's not gonna fucking get a E. coli. How often does he do this? I mean, like, I'd imagine it has to be very often, considering the fact that he literally fucking eats raw chicken on a regular basis. I don't know. Something's wrong with it.
Okay, guys, we got all our toppings now. While it's baking in the oven, we got about 12 to 15 minutes of preparing our toppings.
Who the fuck is this? I sure as hell hope that they ain't eating Jack's cooking all the time. I really hope that they aren't, but they look like they are.
Get them all cut up, get them all in bowls, so we can apply it later. First, start browning your meat, because that's going to take a few minutes. We let it cool for 10 minutes, right? Good.
Oh my god, no. It's cheesecake.
It's all firm.
Dude, you're making me want to vomit.
We always use Rayos. And our mushrooms.
Okay. Listen, for all of you at home, I completely understand using Rayo's marinara. But if you're making a cooking show, you want to be flexing the creative potential with the flavors. And making pepperoni from scratch, that's hard. I understand grabbing store-bought pepperoni or like ordering it from a meat market. Meat markets have some goddamn good pepperoni. But marinara sauce, if you're making a cookie show, don't use store-bought marinara sauce. Because a lot of the times, it's going to have a lot of extra sugar in it. It's not going to be good in the first place. And if you get it inside of a can, you're going to end up with a metallic taste as well. And end up having to add your own special extra bits of sugar and a little bit of salt to overcome that. It's still going to be there. Not to mention, you don't know how long those have been on the shelf. They aren't fresh. You want to show people fresh ingredients on a cooking show. That aside from the point, he's making a cheesecake and throwing extra calories onto this. I'm gonna do a calorie count on this thing at the end of this just to see how fucking much he is eating. How much he's eating, how much is in one slice of this, according to what he serves it out as. I imagine he's gonna cut it into 6 pieces.
Get our pepperoni. A little bit of ham.
Somewhat decent pepperoni placement. Also, I didn't see this ham before. What's the expiration date on that? Oh, yeah, the toxic sausage. He's just gonna macerate it with fucking cheese, dude. Okay, so, if you want to use cheese, only pizza, and cover your toppings, what you do is you put your cheese on your toppings, put all your toppings, and then you layer cheese on top. People are loading topping, layer cheese, little bit of topping, layer cheese, little bit of topping, layer cheese. You want to be somewhat consistent, like you want to cheese and toppings the same way, and that's not that. I can't help but feel like there's gonna be something wrong with this cheese if you look in this refrigerator. Like, I bet this cheese is like 2 days on expiration, it's still funky, it's probably got some milky substance on the back. I wouldn't be surprised. He seems to hide the stuff very well. He never snuck up and show the sausage expiration date. Like, goddamn, that is nauseous, dude. Oh, man.
Cheese is melted, a little golden brown. We're gonna
Stick that in for longer.
cut into it. Never had this before. Little flimsy, but
Oh no. I was right, he cuts it into 6. And that is absolutely undercooked.
that's beef. Never had this before. Little flimsy, but holding together good.
Oh no shit, it's flimsy. It's got no freaking dough. You made a goddamn cheesecake. A pepperoni cheesecake.
That's beef.
What is that? Best piece? Dude, say something. I can't tell what you're saying. Oh my god, I just fucking noticed this. He's leaning into his fucking abomination that he calls a pizza by wearing a shirt that says, God laughs. Who wears a shirt that says God laughs when you make this godless abomination of a pizza? Alright, well, let's get on into the calorie count, alright? I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pause this filming real quick, and I'm going to tally up the amount of calories in each of these ingredients, okay? Okay, everybody, so, I've taken the liberty of, going ahead and trying to tally up what he's got. There was some guesstimation involved, and I've tried to lowball this where I can. Even so, I came out with a range of calories. So what you can see is for the ingredients for his so-called dough, the cheesecake part of this, he has 1,600 calories in the form of 2 bricks of Philadelphia cream cheese, 4 large eggs, a full cup of Parmesan, and this is 1,600 calories, 320 and 430 calories, all in just that quote-unquote dough, the platform for the pizza. Then for his toppings, and this is for the entire pizza so far, we have 4 to 5 ounces of Black Forest ham. He put like a lot of their own, like a ton of that ham on there. He really shouldn't have. Ham is a very overpowering flavor, but surprisingly, that only comes out to 120 to 150 calories. It looked like he might have used 4 tablespoons of Rayo's marinara sauce, which comes out evenly to 25. I couldn't tell how much he used in terms of Baby Bella, so the range here is 5 to 20 calories. I'm not sure. He has 17 slices of Hormel pepperoni that I can count, and there's probably more, considering as several parts of the pizza have pepperoni overlapping directly on top of each other. Literally just 2 slices of pepperoni on top of each other. So this comes out to 10 calories per pepperoni, surprisingly. And this is because I was actually able to go onto the Hormel website and grab the nutritional information for it. And there are 14 slices of pepperoni per ounce of pepperoni. And in a 1 ounce serving size, you get 140 calories. So this is luckily a very easy thing to calculate, but still, I can't calculate this exactly, much like most of this. So we're running at least 170 calories on his pepperoni consumption alone. It looked like what he had was breakfast sausage, so not Italian sausage. So I did the rundown on this, and it looks like he uses a lot of it. So I put down 1 to 2 ounces as my guesstimation based on sight, and that comes out to 120 to 250 calories. And he also uses a half to 2 ounces of mozzarella cheese. I don't know how to guesstimate it, because like he just like cuts to the thing being cooked. So that is 39 to 160 calories. Keep in mind, I tried to lowball this wherever I could. So, per quote-unquote pizza, we are getting 2,829 to 3,025 calories. Per slice, because he cuts it into 6, we are getting 471 to 504 calories. Jack consumes, in this video, on his plate, 2 slices out of that 6-slice pizza. giving us 942 to 1008 calories in a single meal. Ladies and gentlemen, let's like completely forget about the macros in this thing, because they are god awful. I don't pretend to be any sort of nutritional coach. I just know what's best for my body, because I've been through this, like trying to lose weight. And that's generally the goal with keto. But 942 to 1008 calories in a single meal is not good in any diet. The goal with any diet is to have a caloric deficit, no matter what diet it is. You want to have a caloric deficit compared to your activity for the day, so that over the course of the day, you end up burning more than you are consuming. And this puts your body into a state of ketosis, at least as far as I can understand, where your body starts, instead of consuming the sugars that are left over from your meal, it's consuming the fat inside of your body to create energy. This is why whenever you first start a diet, you feel sick for a little while. It's because your body is in a transition state from having a lot of sugars, having a lot of carbs to burn off. And that's what carbs are, really. Most of them are just complex sugars. And what you're doing is you're transitioning from having a lot of complex sugars, those carbohydrates to burn to create your fuel, to having to burn fat for fuel. Fat that is already stored in your body. And it is not a smooth process in any sort of meaning to that word. This is not pizza. The last thing that this thing would be is pizza. This thing's closer to a goddamn casserole than pizzas. And even then, if you called this thing a casserole and went up north with it, you'd probably get shot. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't do this. Don't follow his recipes. It's a very, very bad recipe. It's also very extremely nauseating to watch, considering as he used expired sausage. I would be surprised if he doesn't contract botulism sometime soon. With that being said, much love, and stay sexy, everybody. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. Bye-bye!